Hello everyone, this is Keith Jackson and welcome to Jack's Math Notebook. In this video, we have three big examples on how to solve multi-step equations, and these examples involve fractions and decimals. Now let's take a look at the first big example in which we have 3/4 x plus 5 is equal to 14. And because it is a multi-step equation, it's going to take a few steps to arrive at the point where we got x isolated. And let's go ahead and get started with this one by subtracting 5 from both sides of the equation, because see what you want to do, you want to get a happy face 0 on the same side as the variable. In this case, it's 3/4 x that we're working on isolating. And so when we do that, we know that 5 minus 5 will give us 0, and 14 minus 5 will give us 9. And so now we have a situation in which we have 3/4 x is equal to 9. We still have to find what x is equal to by isolating it even further by multiplying both sides by the denominator, which is 4 in this case. And so this is really like 4 over 1, which allows us to cancel out the 4's right here, leaving just 3x. And we know that 9 times 4 would give us 36. And here's what remains. We have 3x is equal to 36. And so the question is, what number times 3 will give us 36? And we could do that by dividing both sides by 3, canceling out these 3's here, leaving just x. And we know that 36 divided by 3 will give us 12. And so in this case, x is equal to 12. Let us move on to the second big example involving decimals this time. We basically do the same operations, okay? And so nothing's going to change as far as that is concerned. And so we have 4p plus 2 is equal to a negative 28.4. And we're going to isolate the 4p first by subtracting 2 from both sides so we can get that happy face 0 on the same side of the 4p. And when we do that, these 2's cancel out here, leaving again that happy face 0, while a negative 28.4 plus a negative 2 will give us a negative 30.4. And now we have 4p is equal to a negative 30.4. And all we have to do to get p all by itself is to divide both sides by 4. And when we do that, p will be equal to a negative 7.6. Because see, the 4's cancel out here, leaving just p. And a negative 30.4 divided by 4 will give us a negative 7.6. And let's move on to the third big example in which we have an awkward-looking fraction multi-step equation, but nonetheless, it is still easy to solve, provided we follow our steps. And in this case, in order to isolate a negative c tenths, we're going to have to subtract 8 from both sides to get that happy face 0 right next to the negative c tenths. And when we do that, we will get negative c tenths is equal to a negative 7 2/5. And the easy thing to do right here is just turn this negative 7 2/5 into an improper fraction through the Texas popcorn method by multiplying 5 times the negative 7 and then putting a negative 2 with it, which will give us a negative 37/5. And now here's what we can do at this point. We can multiply both sides of this equation by a negative 10, because we're going to move this negative down here to make life a whole lot easier when solving this multi-step equation. And when we multiply both sides by this negative 10 right here, it cancels out, leaving a positive c, or just c, while we multiply a negative 37/5 times a negative 10. That will give us a positive 370 over 5. And 370 divided by 5 would give us 74. Therefore, c is equal to 74. Okay, you have been given some significant information, and I wouldn't blame you if you need to pause the video to take a look at things, or replay this video as many times you need to gain a deeper understanding of this concept. But in the meantime, please comment, share, like, and subscribe to Jack's Math Notebook for more content. Thank you and goodbye.